The worst people are often closer to awakening than the average people. And the reason is because awakening, enlightenment, it is the highest. But when you're just kind of in the middle, you're not so good, you're not so bad, you're not special in any kinds of way. You're kind of like a sheep that does what everyone is doing, that never question anything. At those moments, you never have a path. There is no opposite to what you are. Therefore, you tend to stay the same, like a hamster in a wheel endlessly. But when you are so low, maybe because of depression, maybe because of stress, maybe you're just a bad person, whatever it is, at some point you will get tired of being at the bottom and you will want the total opposite, which will be awakening, enlightenment. And that's why it is often said that suffering is required for spiritual evolution. And it's not a fact that you absolutely need it, but it is definitely a fact that it is one of the main phenomena that trigger the action that we need to take to awaken. Just like someone who is really, really fat, they keep eating every single day. At some point, they will get tired of it. If they awaken, they will want the total opposite. They will go on and fast, they will stop eating. On the other hand, rich people who are gluttonous and already can eat whatever they can, when there is any kinds of holiday or special moment, what do? They fast, because they already have access to food. People who are poor, what do when it's time to celebrate? They eat. We always go toward the opposite of where we are. And even in relationship, you might have noticed it that the people that you love very much, even though you have a lot of things in common with them, on a lot of important fields, you are total opposite. Just like yin and yang in a way. So all of this is just to let you know that if you feel that you could never be a Buddha, you could never be spiritually evolved, you could never be liberated, it's impossible for you, you're so low, it's the total opposite. You have way more opportunity to grow than the people who are just basic. There is even a story where someone had 100 sheep. He lost one of them and he went everywhere looking for that one sheep and he left the 99 alone. Why? Because the 99 sheep are like a collective. They are all together as a group, as one entity. And he just knew that they won't go anywhere. People who are like the mass, they never get anywhere at all in life. They are just like NPCs, like robots. But that one sheep who got lost somehow became fearless, somehow developed an ego, somehow developed something beyond the mind of the crowd. And at that moment, this sheep became so important. And the same goes for you. If you feel that you just don't fit with society, you don't like school, you don't want to get a job, you don't fit with any of this, it's not because you're broken. You are in fact the greatest person that have more potential to grow spiritually. It's a good news. It is even said that there is two ways to realize. You can be at the rock bottom, and this moment will make you so tired of it that you will take the action that you need to get to the top. Or you might already be at the top. Maybe you're rich, you have all the money, all the material that you are, and at the peak top, you realize how it is all worthless, and you go within. So again, if you are at the bottom, you will want to get at the top. If you're at the top, you will want to get to the bottom. But if you were just at the middle, there's nothing special about it. If you think about it, Buddha, he was rich, he was a prince, he had everything. His father did all that he can to even hide the fact that we can die, that we can get old. And at some point, he started to question himself, to question the world. And he decided to renounce everything, to let go of all wealth, to go on fasting, meditating. Once again, total extreme opposite. So if you are one of those underdog, or however you want to call it, the people who seems to have no potential in society, you might have one of the greatest potential for what truly matter, because the Matrix, who care being good in the Matrix? You want to be a good paw? You want to be a good slave? Not me. What I would like to see is your spiritual blooming. And that's what really matters. So I hope that this video can inspire anyone who doesn't fit, who is maybe in a very low situation, to know that it is in fact an opportunity to rise to the beyond. And by the way, I'm doing a coaching, one-on-one coaching for 1.5 months with people at the moment. And if you feel that it might be for you, you want to learn meditation, pranayama, all the practices you need to balance your system, to bring this harmony, this inner peace, this elevation of consciousness, if you just want your entire life to be better in every possible way, there is a link below toward a jot form. It's just 11 questions. You answer them. I'm going to check all the answers that I get, and I will choose with who I could work with. So if you're interested, go in the link below. And always remember, it is no measure of goodness to be adapted to a broken and sick society. The black sheep, the world is ours. You might not see it right now, but it's coming. So thank you for watching this video. I am Simon, and together we grow spiritually, beyond pretending. Hare Krishna.